So for spreads above Fed funds, hitting new all-time highs, crypto selling off, and we see that massive risk spill over to the stock market. We'll talk about that and everything else. It is Monday, November 3rd, 2025. If you guys like the video, maybe give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Come find me on carnivoretrades.com for swing trading alerts, analysis, and live day trading. Let's get into it today. So it is first trading day of the month here. And we had a little bit of it looks like the mutual funds kind of forced that rebuy, a little bit of a bull trap into that. And you can see here nicely on ES, actually a very classic little failed breakout this morning. And it looks like a hard sell, but it really wasn't. It was very slow and plodding. And the rebound was as well. And we just kind of stuck here and pinned. For the rest of the day, there's 68.50, 60 above that. We'll probably stay in this range. We might get a little bit of a, maybe a little dip back down. There's an order sitting there at 75 that hasn't been filled. So I'm wondering if they're going to take that. But I don't think that we close too far away from 68.50. All things considered here. Again, it's the same story though. NVIDIA here, Tesla, Amazon, Lilly, Micron, and Palantir, speaking of which, they have earnings after the bell here. 210 and 225, I believe, are numbers on that one. 180 if it sells off. And NVIDIA here hitting basically the call wall for the week here on the first day. And that is backing off. But again, same story. 5 stocks holding up the market. Breadth terrible. And underlying just internal is very weak here. Couple of things, right? SOFR, HYG getting pounded here. I believe they did pay a dividend, but it's still getting hammered. And let's just look at it, right? SOFR here, all-time highs, right? So above Fed funds rather. And somebody is dealing with a lot of funding stress here. Bank reserves are at, I think 5-year lows now. I did hear that the Fed did actually inject a little bit on Friday too. So that's coming very soon. This market, though, I get the sense here that, like, you look at these, the NVIDIA, the Tesla here, it's got that feel here, like we're just seeing these short-dated calls, and there's a lot of them out there that are just holding the market up until something happens here. So, I've personally never seen a funding issue of this magnitude just not do anything to the market. So just be on watch for that. That said, will this really topple things? Again, they plug these things really fast, but that doesn't mean that they can't, get a good slice. And again, they want to do QE. There's a really good way to get that done. So right now, though, market is still holding on to the flat line. Breadth pretty horrible. And they keep pushing that 6,800 out there every single day on S&P short puts. So, I'd have to think in the short term, we're going to test that. Obviously, that's not a major systemic level or anything, but related to SOFR. But just in the short run here, they keep flashing that out there. So I got to think we're going to go test that at some point this week, and we'll just see what happens here. Again, same thing though. 6,700. I think that's the lowest bulls would want to see on a dip, and there is still quite a bit of air here too. But right now, market's holding up. Just bid. Panic buy short-dated calls in NVIDIA, and let's see how much longer they can hold that up. So that's really it. QQQ here, 630. That's been a big EQ level. They never really got they never really got to 625 last week, so that may get tested if we go down to 6,800 on the cash S&P. Q's holding up right now. VIX here today, I'll talk about that in a minute. I did tell you that 15 area would likely get supported. It's gotten a little bounce. It's flat. This is in positive gamma, just so you know, which is odd because we only have 2 weeks left before expiration. It's usually not the case. IWM, red on the day. It's holding the 50 MA though, so we'll give it the benefit of the doubt for now. It's been soft. Dow filling the gap. And again, ever since this push up here, that's the other thing I've noticed. Trade deal, market's down. Apple, Amazon earnings, market can't hold the gains, right? So Just noticing these little things here. Technically, you're not. There's no damage. But there's definitely things out there that can happen. Just little things, happy little things that nobody cares about. IGV down a penny. Again, Palantir moved that after the bell. Oracle, that's been selling ever since that nonsense earnings projection. Transport's held up okay today. They gapped down, but then they came back off the lows. So inside day there. TLT down 67 cents. Wait, what's going on? The Fed's cutting. How can that pay? How can that happen? 2-year note flat. XHB down 1.5, or down $1.57, and that's $1.50, or 1.5% down. I try to say that 5 times fast, but low here 103.39 from that reversal, 200 MA. So you want to see that. You want to see that hold here. IYR, yeah, gap down, but it did come back a little bit. So that's still got a lot of work to do. XLF down 18 cents. KRE's getting a little bit of a bid now. It's flat on the day. Keep an eye on Blackstone. Just keep selling. Nobody cares. It's not like Blackstone's an important company. JNK, LQD, pounded. No one cares. Just disregard that. Broker dealers flat to lower. Oil held up, and what I like here with oil is buyers are, right now, they look to be in control. The reason I say that is because we had the gap up on that, the Warhawk stuff. It wasn't a huge gap, but they pushed it red twice, really, after, pushing it down off this level, and it came right back 3 times, and it's still green. That indicates to me that buyers are in control right now. If it can break 61.50, it can trend to 64 pretty fast, I would think. XLE. Right here at 88.10, and that's holding up fairly well right now. XOP trying to push through that falling wedge. OIH is still the powerhouse. Spider's slipping just a little bit here towards the end. Dollar index hitting 100. That did back off. That might need to do a little bit more, so that might need to pause here. And the other thing we're watching too is dollar yen. Yeah, there's just a lot of smoke everywhere here. 155 is a big level for that. Gold up 25 points here. I think this can float higher towards the middle, toward end of the week. It's setting up here for a little rebound, if you ask me. Silver in a little bit better shape, but down 11 cents today. Platinum kind of just in that range there, and palladium, same kind of deal. So less alpha there. Copper back checking to 5. So kind of routine movement there. And then really the other story is crypto here. Bitcoin getting hammered. Down 3 1/3. ETH down 8. Sol down almost 12. You can see it across the board. They're all getting pounded, all the alts here. So, deleveraging going on here from what I can see. So I would just say be careful here. That's all. These things tend to bring out good buying opportunities too. But Tom Lee says we're going to 7,500 by the end of the year, so forget it. But all right, anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up here. Real short and real sweet today. You guys take care. Don't forget to come find me on carnivoretrades.com. We'll see you guys all tomorrow.